Am I talking?
Yeah.
All
Wait,
right,
no. We're live, right? We're live.
we're live. First
Okay.
episode 0, introduction.
Yay.
Woo! We're gonna do this. So
Yay.
this
So,
is
yeah.
ElNido podcast. Um, we're gonna be talking about like differences between American and Japanese cultures. I'm Tetsu, and I currently live in Japan. I grew up in America, and yeah. How about
And yeah,
you, Pug?
I'm Fug. Obviously that's not my real name, but currently in America, in California, and I grew up here too. Born and grew up here. But yeah,
Sweet.
we both were friends from like
Preschool,
when was it? Like yeah, preschool, right?
kindergarten?
Yeah.
Yeah, preschool.
Yeah. And then we were basically from elementary school, middle school, and high school, up until high school, or up
Yeah,
until when you started college. Yeah, we
yeah.
were basically together. So,
Because I came to Japan when I was like entering college.
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we should probably try to give like a brief overview of what we're
hmm
trying to accomplish with this podcast, right? So,
Yeah.
I
So
don't know.
our
Yeah,
main
go ahead. Sorry.
focus is basically telling you guys about like the culture differences between American and Japanese like cultures. For example, like daily lives, education, and so on.
Yeah. So like, hopefully, I don't know. We're not gonna like follow like a really hard set schedule based on like topics that we're adamantly like gonna talk or sorry that we're like gonna talk about, I guess. So I can't speak, but yeah, it's we're just gonna casually talk, and hopefully some of the topics and conversations we have will be useful for some people that are
hmm
listening or watching. So but it's generally gonna be revolving around life in Japan or America, because right now Tetsu's in Japan,
hmm
right? And
hmm
I'm in America. So I guess the audience we're trying to like kind of cater towards is people in Japan that are interested in what life is in America, and then vice versa, American people that are interested in what life in Japan is. So we're gonna kind of organize it where one podcast. So per episode, we're gonna have part one be in English and then part two be in Japanese. So we could kind of talk to both the Japanese and English audience. Obviously, we don't have
Yeah.
anyone watching right now, but
Yeah.
if we do get viewers,
We're not famous.
so yeah, let's see. I guess we could kind of briefly talk about our background, like a little bit more in depth. So, what do you
Like what
remember,
the?
Tetsuma,
Oh,
or Tetsu? Oh my gosh,
oh well,
sorry.
it's good. It's
Okay,
good. Well,
what? Yeah,
what do I remember? Like about what the?
like our I guess like what do you remember between us? Like, what was like the first thing that comes up in your mind? Like how we met, or what was our earliest? What is your earliest memories
So,
together?
earliest memories together. I don't know.
I mean,
um.
what I remember is like
Uh-huh.
we were in like a summer class in
Yeah,
like
like
a
a
elementary
preschool.
school. I feel like yeah,
Yeah.
and there was one more person that was with us
Yeah.
too during
Yeah.
that. But that was, I think, my first.
That was our first
Right.
contact. Yeah.
Contact, yeah.
Like,
And then, yeah. Oh, sorry.
why did we become friends?
I don't know. See, I don't remember what we were doing. I think, was it
I
our
bet it was
parents that were.
Nah, I bet it was because like us three was like the only Japanese in the class.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, wait. Just, I guess, like a footnote. We're both
We're both Japanese.
or I think, well, I don't know how to explain it because I think I consider myself Japanese American,
Oh yeah, that's true.
but about you? Because technically
Yeah,
I'm what do you call me? Like a Nisei, right? Because
Nisei. Yeah,
my parents are from Japan, but I was born here.
yeah.
So, but you were
On the other
born in
hand, I
Japan,
was
right?
born in Japan. Yeah, I was born in Japan, moved to America when I was 2. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think I consider myself more Japanese than from
Right,
here.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I need to like get used to my name being Fug, and then I need
Fuck.
to call you Tetsu.
First
But yeah,
episode.
yeah, yeah. So
Already, everyone
yeah, just
already
a
knows my
footnote.
real name. Yeah,
Well, I mean,
it's
we
fine.
could,
I don't mind.
yeah, we could.
my
They don't
my
know our
actual
last name.
my name here is basically my real name, so it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, basically. I mean,
Yeah.
part of my name is on my yeah. But yeah, that just as a footnote, we're both Japanese slash Japanese American. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, I think it's because we were like you, me, and then
The
the other
other guy.
person, the other
Yeah.
dude was like maybe the only Japanese speaking person, so that's why maybe we got close together.
Yeah, most likely. Because we don't have
Right,
any
right.
other connections besides that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was like when we were, I don't know, how old were we?
We were like
Cool, right?
5?
Maybe, yeah,
5 or 4.
potentially, yeah.
4 or 5, yeah.
So, our, I guess, relationship is potentially like what?
Lifelong
Should we say
friends.
our age?
We, I don't know. Should we?
Okay, well, it's plus 20 for sure, plus 20 for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Over 20
20
years.
years, yeah. So 2 decades, which is yeah. We're not that young, but we're not that old. We're like
Yeah.
yeah.
We're like,
Well, let's just keep it at that.
it's just that we're not like, yeah. We're almost to our 30s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, basically. So yeah, we both went to that summer program, I think, and
Yeah.
then we went to the same elementary school,
Mm-hmm. And you got
middle
like,
school as well.
yeah.
Wait,
And high
what?
school. And high school too.
Oh yeah. Except I was in a weird place where um, I'm the same age as Tetsu,
Mm-hmm.
but I was born in a weird, I guess, time of the year where I was, what is it? I wasn't in the same academic
Yeah. You were
grade
like held
as
back in
Tetsu.
kindergarten.
I wasn't held back. I mean, the other person said I failed my ABCs, but like, I don't know. I don't remember that happening. But yeah, I'm one academic year below Tetsu. I mean, it doesn't matter now
It
because
doesn't matter because
we
we're both like
we
graduating.
both got graduated. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then middle school, right? And then high school we were
And high school.
together. So yeah.
And yeah.
So
What did you do after high school?
so I went to college, right?
Mm-hmm.
I how much in detail should I say? Well,
I think you
we'll
could
leave
say
that
like
to a
what you
later
majored
episode.
in. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave that to like a later. But I majored in more like geoscience, so like geology, science type of thing.
Scientist.
What about you, Tetsu? So
Um.
Tetsu, we were together in high school, and then what
Yeah.
happened?
Okay. So after graduating high school,
In
um, uh,
America,
in America, so that's like around June of the year I graduated high school.
Mm-hmm.
June? Yeah, June, right? Yeah.
Yeah, June.
And like I left for Japan in September.
Right.
So I had like a whole summer vacation in America. Then
Mm-hmm.
came to Japan in September. And like as you may know, I don't know if you all know this, but Japanese school year actually starts in April. So like I had another half a year without any school. So I started working part time at Daiso, if you guys know Daiso.
Daiso's like basically the 99-cent
store in
market
Japan. Yeah,
equivalent
yeah,
in Japan. So we have a couple Daisos in America too.
yeah. So some of you guys might know what Daiso is, but yeah, I worked at Daiso for like half a year while staying at my grandma's house and taking a lot of like entry exams for like colleges. I only like took
Mm.
like two.
Oh wait, so you when you went to Japan,
Hmm.
you were still applying, or
Yeah, I
you
was
you
still
didn't apply
applying.
yet?
No,
Oh, okay. I see.
so like I came to Japan without like not knowing what I'm gonna do in Japan.
Oh
Um,
shoot, that's pretty scary.
so like during that half a year, I lived at my grandma's house because I have my
Right,
grandma in
right.
Japan. And yeah, while working at Daiso and giving my grandma some money for rent, I was applying for colleges, and I was like, I'm not a smart guy. I'm not like a straight A student. I'm like actually like academically like dumb, you know. But
Oh, okay, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
nah. But I'm not that good with academics. So like I avoided colleges that had like actual exams and like only enter the ones with like interview exams and only required an
Hmm.
interview.
I see. I
So
mean, we'll probably talk about this more in detail, but so
yeah,
so basically you went to Japan around from September, the fall, right? And then
yeah.
from fall to and in Japan it's like what, April when school starts
April
or
when
March?
school starts. Yeah, April.
So between September and April of next year you were applying to places while working, right?
Yeah, and I got
Okay,
into a
okay.
college that I went to.
Right.
And yeah,
And then I mean oh sorry.
and I went into a school of social global humanities and social sciences. So basically, I'm
Mm.
like in like a school of so, social science, so
I
like
see, I
history
see.
and stuff. But I never I wasn't even like interested in those fields. So
Well,
but like my major is basically philosophy, basically.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
we'll talk about it in like a later podcast, but
yeah,
in
but
Japan,
yeah,
it doesn't
I
matter
major
too
in
much, right?
it doesn't.
Like what you major in. Mm.
It really doesn't. So I just majored in philosophy, and yeah, now I graduated, and now I work for like a IT company.
Hmm. Where are you at right now?
Like where in Japan I live in.
Yeah.
Ah, so right now I live near Tokyo, the main city, the
Hmm.
capital city of Japan. Like most
Yeah.
of you
So,
wouldn't know that, but
we're, I mean, probably in
hmm
like later podcasts, but like I'm pretty sure when American people like think
uh-huh.
about Japan, I think Tokyo is probably like one of the first places that pop up. So you could probably like answer some questions about what life is like in Tokyo.
Yeah,
For
I could.
and then Tetsu just recently moved to Tokyo too. So like in that
Yeah,
sense, he has like a I guess new kind of like a fresh view on
fresh view. Yeah,
to
basically.
Tokyo life, right?
Yeah, and like if you
How
guys
is it?
have
Have
any
you
like recommendation of where I should go, just like send us stuff, emails,
yeah. And then
or maybe a chat.
Tetsu could go check it out and survey the area and
Yeah,
give you some
survey,
feedback.
survey.
Wait, so
All right.
have you situated in have you been yeah, have you like finished moving into
Oh
your
yeah,
place and then okay,
yeah.
okay.
I'm already done moving in. I'm like, I worked for like a month already, so
Oh shoot, nice.
yeah.
So
So
like
what do you do now,
like
Fug?
oh me?
Mm-hmm.
Uh so I guess so so while Tetsu was in Japan doing his college stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I stayed here and then I went to a public university. And then after my bachelor's, I got my master's and then now I'm going back to grad school for PhD around
Ooh,
where I live. So yeah,
PhD.
that's basically
Uh-huh.
the gist. I haven't moved out of California yet, so
Mm. So
but I
you're
do
taking
live
your
around the
PhD in California, right?
yeah,
You're
I
not
do live
planning to
around
move
the
out. Mm-hmm.
I do live around the LA area, so um just like how people might have questions about Tokyo to Tetsu if people in Japan, obviously I'm speaking English, but yeah, if anyone has questions about like life in LA, I could help out with that too. So
Yeah.
I just forgot to mention, why is it
Mm-hmm.
called the El Nido podcast?
Oh, so El Nido is a name of a park that we used to live at, like that was near our house, and we used to like
Right,
hang out
right.
at. So we just named it
Yeah.
El Nido after the park,
Yeah.
basically.
Sorry, we're like switching back and forth, but yeah. So when we were little, we both lived pretty close to each other, like in the
Mm-hmm.
same neighborhood, like walking distance, probably like 5 minutes maybe. And then there was
Yeah.
a not a big park, but it was like a average American park
Mm-hmm.
called El Nido. And then we would both play there when we were little. So
Yeah.
we didn't have any other good ideas, so we just stuck with that. We might change it later, but for now, it's gonna be called ElNido
Yeah. It's just a name in a place of
of the park.
something we might
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
Well, yeah. This podcast, we're not gonna teach Spanish or anything like that. So it's just the name of some
Some
place
random
that we
park.
have. Yeah, we have some memories with. What do you do at ElNido? It was like
What we did some like normal stuff. What like normal children do at the park. Swing.
wait, but I feel like so for if there are like any kids watching this, I don't know if kids go to parks anymore, but like obviously we're in our late 20s right now. I
Uh-huh.
think yeah, I consider we're in late 20s now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So back in our days, we would go in the park and then I don't know. What I remember most is when we went to this park, we would climb trees a lot. Like there was this one
Yeah.
tree that we would climb all the
All the
time.
time. It was like an easy tree to climb
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
fairly
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Except it had tree sap coming out from like one some places that like I guess the gardeners cut off, like the
Mm-hmm.
tree stems. So I
Mm-hmm.
remember
Mm-hmm.
my hands or my pants would get like these tree saps or white like uh fluids,
Yeah.
like kind of like on my I don't know if it was a
Yeah.
maple tree, but there was some sticky stuff coming out of it.
There was. There was.
And I think we also
Um,
played Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
yeah, we played a little Yu-Gi-Oh at the park.
Yeah, at
It
the park. I don't know why. Like
was fun.
I don't know
Back
why
in
we
back
played
in our
Yu-Gi-Oh at the
days.
yeah, yeah. We would
Back in
sit
our
at the
days,
benches,
and just
these
play Yu-Gi-Oh.
really poor quality wood benches, and then we would set down our Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then every time it got windy, our cards flew. I don't know why we played on the park, but
Yeah, but I bet a lot of people did that when they were little. If they're like
yeah,
around our age.
yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know if do kids play at the park right now, or
I think so. Yeah, like
maybe.
yeah, I'm pretty sure they do.
Wait,
Where else
so
would
when
they
you're in
go
Japan,
though?
I don't know. Oh, well, because right now they have iPads, like game
Mm,
things, right? Handheld mobile devices, so like they'll play
mm,
games on that.
that's true. We're so
Wait,
old. We
but
didn't
like
even have those. Uh-huh.
when you're in Japan, like if you go by like parks,
Hmm.
do are there kids playing in it right now or
There's a bunch of little kids, like toddlers,
oh, okay, toddlers. What about how about like more
like
like
elementary
older
school
like kindergarten? Yeah, yeah.
students. I don't know. I don't see a lot of those though. I don't.
Hmm.
Yeah, I see a lot of those um kids around that age near the
I see.
Riverside Park with all the baseball fields and stuff,
Oh,
playing
right, right,
baseball.
right.
Yeah.
This is kind of random, but when I always go to Japan, I always think like American parks are pretty big, and
Mm-hmm.
then there's a lot of like grass like all over the
Mm.
park.
Yeah.
But in Japan, it's like it's just hard dirt, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's not even sand. It's like
Yeah,
it's freaking hard.
yeah, yeah. It's not even sand. Like if
Yeah.
you have like a shovel, and if you
Mm-hmm.
stab the dirt, like I don't think it would even go through like a couple centimeters.
Yeah. And like all the
I
slides
don't.
is like metal, made of metal, so like it burns.
Yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Japan usually has like metal like playground
Yeah.
equipment, right?
Yeah.
I
So
know in
like
America it's plastic usually.
usually, yeah. So like Japanese park is not safe for kids. I guess I don't know.
I don't know either.
Like
Maybe
at
they
least the
make the
small
kids
parks,
tough.
the small parks,
Yeah.
it's
That's true.
dangerous.
That's true. I feel like I don't know. Like comparing it to Tokyo and like
Hmm.
other places, do you think Tokyo has a lot more parks or
Yeah, I think Tokyo has a lot more like big park, like big
mm,
like natural parks with a lot of trees and stuff, a lot of nature.
compared to other places like other prefectures?
Like other prefectures I lived in, yeah,
Okay, okay, I see.
yeah.
I would think I don't know. For me, I expected it to be the opposite, where like
Hmm.
uh places far away from big cities would have large areas for parks.
Yeah, like those like small areas like outside Tokyo that I ever lived in.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have a lot of small parks with metal equipment, the
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
dangerous ones. Well, in
Okay,
Tokyo, like there's fewer parks, but one park is like huge.
okay.
Like each park is huge, but like they don't have much.
How would you
Like,
compare like
uh-huh,
let's say with El Nido, right? And
uh-huh.
then like an average park in Japan. How would you compare like the sizes?
Average park in Japan is like a lot smaller.
Right, right.
It's only like I don't know, I don't know how big, but like it's very small.
It's like I don't know, for me it's usually like in between apartment complexes, there's like a small
Mm-hmm.
park in
Yeah,
between. But in America, it's like they have a pretty big like plot of land for parks. Like
yeah.
they have a big parking lot usually
They
for
do.
the parks. You don't have that in Japan. You have multiple baseball fields, maybe like a big grass field for soccer and
Mm-hmm.
football, and then
A
like
basketball court.
the yeah, and then the playground, right? I was gonna say
Yeah,
jungle gym, but I don't think American people say jungle gym.
they don't.
I feel like it's more like a Japanese term, isn't it? Jungle gym. I don't know if
Is
American
it?
people or
I don't
yeah,
know. I'm not sure.
I don't really yeah, I don't think American people you say playground as like a or refer to playground as jungle gym.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Maybe I might be I might be like completely wrong, but yeah, I don't want to I don't want to go into topics that we might talk about later. So, what about
Yeah, that's
how was
fair.
your week? How was your week?
Oh, so my week. What did I do? Oh, so
S-
well, it's Monday here, so like my week is like today.
Mm-hmm.
But last weekend, like Saturday, like 2 days ago, I went to a Yoyogi Park, which is like a huge park in Tokyo, in the middle of Tokyo. There's like a huge park called Yoyogi Park, and yeah, it was very relaxing. Like there was a lot of trees and grass, and there was even like a mid-sized dog park within the park.
Mm. What do people usually do at Yoyogi Park?
They basically just like walk around, look at flowers, jog. There was a lot of joggers.
So it's like not like a typical like
It's not like
park where there's sports, recreational sports or anything like that, right?
oh
It's more
no,
like a
nothing like that.
hiking,
Walking
trail type
trail
of.
kinda, yeah.
Okay, okay. And this
Yeah,
is
it
like
was
one
very
of the
peaceful.
biggest ones
One of
in like around the Tokyo area,
I
right?
think Ueno Park is more famous and bigger. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I see.
Like Ueno Park even has like a zoo within the park, so
Mm.
yeah, we love to
And
go there once. Uh-huh.
right now, Tetsu, it's like what is it right now in Japan? Like this week?
What do you mean?
It, like Golden Week. What is Golden Week, you
Oh,
know?
Golden Week. So Japan has this like thing called the Golden Week, where like for the whole week it's like a national holiday, a different national holiday every day of a week for like a 1 week. Like
Is it usually around this time?
it's usually like the first week of May.
Mm.
So almost everyone in Japan have first week of May off. So like I heard like it's like a worst time to like travel in Japan. The
Oh,
worst
right,
time to travel
right.
in Japan is Golden Week because everyone is traveling in Japan. So
Yeah, I
every like
bet.
almost every part of a city is crowded with people. So yeah, I don't recommend like American or like people from outside of Japan to like visit Japan during the first week of May because
I
it's
see,
a
I see.
nightmare. It's not it's a nightmare. There's too much people in the train, too much people outside.
Right.
Yeah,
And honestly, I mean, what is it? Beginning of May is like it doesn't really overlap with any American national holidays anyway. So I think
yeah,
it's better
true,
if
true,
you
true.
go to Japan in like some other
That's true.
time.
Yeah, yeah, that is true.
Is it pretty bad right now then? Like the trains,
I
or
think
the
so.
buses?
I think so.
Uh, oh,
Cause
you didn't go outside yet?
no, not yet, dude. I just woke up today.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you're wondering right now, it's like what, 10,
11,
11?
11 a.m. right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
so I haven't been out yet, but yeah, it should be bad. Like, I'm
Mm.
planning to go watch the Guardian of the Galaxy 3, right? At the theaters when it
Oh,
comes out in Japan, which is May 3rd.
okay.
And like I reserved a ticket and a seat for the movie theaters. And since I have like a membership for the movie theater, right? I could like reserve
Right,
a
right.
ticket 30 minutes earlier than like non-membership people.
Okay, okay.
But like when I went in to like reserve my seat, like it was already like pretty much full.
Oh shoot.
There was only like three seats open in like near the front of the theater,
Dang.
which is like the hardest, like the worst seat you could get, you know?
Wait, so it's like so a lot of people had the memberships and they were already ready
Is there
to.
already? Yeah, cause like it's May 3rd, the first day of not first day, but like within Golden Week. So like
Right, right.
everyone's out and like watching movies, I guess.
Dang.
Yeah, this is my first time like going to like a packed movie theater.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. Because Japan like recently lifted their or loosened their COVID restrictions, right?
Yeah, yeah, very
Yeah.
recently, like a couple months ago.
Do you guys still wear masks in Japan or?
Um, we had to, but like the um the government told us to not wear mask anymore, like 3 weeks
Hmm.
ago.
Oh, okay. But
So we're
do
officially
people
like don't
still?
have to. Yeah, people still do it. People like
Oh, okay.
most people still wear masks.
Hmm.
Well, it is allergy season, so it kind of makes sense. But like,
That is true. Yeah.
yeah,
We could probably talk about this later too, but it's pretty bad in Japan, isn't it? Where
it is.
the
It is.
pollen,
The pollen is
yeah,
very bad. Yeah, we could talk about that in
or
later episodes.
we're about to hit the 30-minute mark, so we could switch off. Wait, maybe end the stream right now and then start a new one, maybe?
Yeah. So we're gonna be taking the Japanese
Side,
podcast
yeah.
after this.
And maybe for that one we could focus a little bit more on like life in America or our
Oh, we
sorry.
could it's just an introduction, so we might be just like
Yeah,
free talking
that's true.
Japanese like we
Yeah,
did right
free
now with
talking
this episode.
and introducing ourselves. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. Okay, well, see you in a little bit.
Yeah, see you in a little bit. See you guys on the next episode, the first episode. And
Yeah,
what are we
this
gonna
is
be talking
episode
about in
0.
first episode one?
Well, I think for now we'll be talking about educational
Education.
topic about education. I think mostly focusing on like universities, like
Yeah, okay.
applying to universities, how it is, like how is it structured.
And like
So
basically the difference between American and Japanese college
yeah,
entrance.
yeah.
Yeah.
But for I guess part 1, the English one, we'll probably mainly be focusing on like
Japanese
Tetsu's side of the
colleges.
story. Yeah,
Yeah.
Japanese side of the college. And like Tetsu's basically an American too, as much as he's Japanese. So he could give you like a lot of insight on what it feels like for someone
hope
that's
so.
American going to a Japanese university.
I hope so, because I never applied to
Yeah.
American college. So
Well, I'll explain. I mean, I don't expect American viewers to be interested in how to apply to American colleges
that's
or universities. Yeah. So, but yeah,
so yeah.
I know we don't have viewers right now, but stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We'll see ya.
Yeah.
See
Bye.
you guys in the next episode. Bye.